Hey, what's going on, guys? So here's a little POV of me driving. Let's see, I never used a GoPro, so we'll see how it is. I only have the head mount right now, so it's kind of hard to see my miles per hour, which sucks, because I know when I watch these videos I like to watch it all the time. So there's some nice popping. So I'll roll up the window so you guys can hear me better. So basically, I've been asked kind of like what the monthly payments are, you know, which is a typical question. Another question is, you know, how did you do it, blah, blah, blah. So to give you guys a quick rundown, I had the RT. I haven't even owned it for a year. I owed $33,000 on it. And as any responsible 21-year-old who said I'm about to go in even more debt with cars, I decided to pay off my $33,000. So that's what I did. And once I knew that the RT kind of wasn't enough power, I immediately thought Hellcat, because why not? And jumping from an RT to a Hellcat is a really big step. So, you know, I'm a Dodge enthusiast. I love Dodge. So I figured if I had the legendary 5.7, what's wrong with getting the 6.4 before I get the 6.2? So that's what I have. So how it all started is the dealership had two of these Scat Packs, a brand new one and a used one. And the used one was going for 55 and the new one was going for 52. So I was like, you know what? I never thought about owning a new car, so I went for the used one. And the day I showed up, you know, after looking on their website, then I went, they were like, oh, the used one's already taken. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I have no choice but to look at the used one. So at the end of all of it, when I traded in my RT, they gave me $33,000 for it, which that just goes to show you how fucked the car market is right now, because I put 5,000 miles on it and they gave me literally what it was worth. Actually, probably a little bit over, unless I did a cash sale, but nowadays, who's going to hand you $40,000 in cash? So, unrealistic. So anyway, let's see, to make it brief, this car came out to $60,000 in total, and the only reason why it came out to $60,000 in total was because I got some warranties with it. My monthly payments would have been in the $700 range, maybe like $750. Right now, I'm paying $844 with an insurance price of $250. So the car is costing me, you know, over $1,000 a month, which, you know, if you make all right money, it's really not that big of a deal. It's really not that big of a deal. So, you know, I have a plan with all my cars, and if you guys are curious, yes, I pay $844. Do I want to pay $844? No, I don't. And I'm not going to for long. So I'm going to make payments of $1,000 for a year every month towards the principal, which will lower, you know, how much they're going to be able to get in interest. It's going to lower how much I owe. And when I go to refinance, which you could refinance after 6 months, but to me, I don't think a bank likes that. So I'm going to wait a little longer. I don't think it looks good. It looks like you waited the absolute minimum time because you can't afford your car. So that's just my opinion. So if I make $1,000 for a year, I'll be in the area of like $550, you know, which is what I was paying for my RT. And to me, that's really not that bad. So, you know, I don't really know how much more light I could shed on you guys. I mean, there's a million videos out on how to buy these cars. And, you know, I am 21. So, you know, some people see it as a surprise. I don't. If you can manage your money and, you know, work, you have a decent job and all that stuff, you know, I don't see it being that hard. So, you know, I don't know. I'm really trying to think of what else I could tell you guys besides, you know, always refinance. Oh, my interest rate was 5.99. On the RT, it was 6.99. So, you know, that's not bad. I actually got in with a credit union this time, which is really good. So I could even refinance with another credit union. And I always recommend going with a credit union if you can, because they always get best rates. But you need to have amazing credit, and you need to have a better income to debt ratio. My debt ratio was 57,000, and we don't need to shed light on my income, but that's basically the way that they accepted me, was because my income was over my debt. So in a nice way. They go by a ratio on that. So you would have to, you know, ask your dealer and all that and see what they could do for you. And you know, to end the video right, I'm gonna do a couple polls for you guys. We'll actually go into track mode right now. I don't know if you could see. Here, I'll hold the camera so you guys can see. Whoa. Yeah, I gotta get, I have mounts and stuff, but we'll do a couple pulls on the highway. I'll end this video. Go get gas and have some fun on my own. Hopefully the highway isn't busy. And yes, I don't regret buying this car at all. I get a lot of looks, I get a lot of compliments, I get a lot of everything with this car. Like, alright, we're at 40. I'll try to hold it at 40. Everyone's gonna be right on my ass. So maybe we'll go to 50. I need the space to do it though. You don't need much, but we're gonna catch up to every car a lot quicker. Alright, clearly I gotta pick it up here. I can't get over. Alright, I have some room. I'll try to lower it to 60. Here we go. Back up to that Tesla. Oh man, I don't have launch control enabled yet. It's not enabled till 800 miles. That's how new the car is. So, but a couple rips in track mode really won't do much damage. Alright, well listen, I hope you guys enjoyed. Any questions, you know, feel free to put them in the comments. I'm very responsive. I'll get back to you. I'll be straight up honest with you. I'm really not a clickbait guy. I don't make many money on YouTube. I kind of just do this for fun. So, you know, I'm really not getting any benefit from doing all this, but like I said, I enjoy it. So, and stay tuned because I'm going to do a 5 things that I love about this car and 5 things that I hate. And yes, a lot of people have done them, but I'm more of a realistic guy. I mean, in my top 5 reasons of why I don't like this car, you're not going to hear that I don't like the gas mileage. So, you know, if you guys are interested, stay tuned and we'll do one more little rip, I guess. We'll bring it to 80. And the shifts are very hard. You could definitely tell you're in a muscle car, man. Oh, it is so nice. Alright guys, well thank you for tuning in and stay tuned for my 5 things that I love and 5 things that I hate. Thank you.